Hello, everyone, and welcome once more to a Howler for an Hour. This time we're checking out the game called Atlas Wept, which is an interesting title if you know a little bit of classic literature. This game describes itself as a humanist retro-style RPG game about sincerity and empathy, featuring friendly robot dogs and evil smiley faces. Explore the worlds of two separate casts of characters embarked upon their own unique quests, alternating back and forth as their seemingly unrelated stories creep closer and closer together. This game seems to be of a mix of Earthbound and Undertale in how it's kind of presented. It looked interesting. It's definitely an RPG. It definitely has an odd, quirky style to it, which does interest me. I do like those RPGs that kind of make me wonder exactly where they're going to go and have a little bit of an unusual flair. So let's see where this one goes. This one seems interesting. It was fairly backed by a lot of people. There's even a little minigame where you can battle the backers. It's an asteroids club, which is silly. But that being said, of course, before we begin, if you like the video, do think about giving it a like. If you have subscribed, think about doing that as well. But if you really want to help out, think about coming over to Twitch. We're trying to reach a partner over here, but we need more viewers to do it. So if you want to come by, whether to lurk or to talk, think about doing so. Because it does make a big difference, and we would honestly love to have you. I've been mentioning lately, too, viewership has been down on Twitch lately. We have been having a bit of a funk. I think that's part of the whole funk that happens at the start of every year for streamers and YouTubers. So if you want to come by, it really does help out. Every viewer really counts, especially right now. So please come consider it. We also have a pretty cool Discord community if you want to check that out. I have a coffee link if you want to help directly monetize my content. And I have a merch store if you want to buy some cool merch. Links in the description, and you can check them out at your leisure. This is not an asteroids game, by the way. This is just like a mini game. I think the only way I know how to leave this mini game is to get hurt. There we go. But let us begin. Atlas Wept. I remembered Atlas is a Greek titan. Yes. I do believe he's the one that holds up the world. So, let's start a new file. Is there something you'd like to be called? I'll do. What if that was a name? Is it asking me what do I like to be called, or was that asking for my name? I guess probably was technically asking for my name. It's like, oh yeah, you can call me a dog if you want. Like, I'll do name then. Probably ask for a name. All right, which of these do you like most? Well, you don't exactly have purple here, which means that this Howler review already gets docked points. But I guess pinkish magenta will be fine. Which typically sounds good to you. Let's do the intended difficulty. Yeah, it's intended sounds fine. Okay. Oh, it'd be cute for you to be called... You want me to be called Doggo? Okay, I will be called Doggo in this adventure. It is technically still an appropriate name. Also, I'm kind of curious what the music will be like in this game, since its inspirations have good music. So everything we've done, all of it comes down to this. I know this isn't fair. None of this was your fault, but Doggo, I know you can do this. Doggos can do anything. The world needs you. Oh, it actually is. Okay, you know what? That color actually ends up being purple after all. I assume my hoodie color is determined by my selection. What would you like to practice? I would like to practice melee, I guess. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. All right. Ah, I see. Combo. Ah, it gets tighter and tighter. Okay. Actually gets quite fast out of the second one. And there's a fourth one. I don't know how many strikes you can do. Okay, there's a little bit of leeway in timing, but not too much. I see. As long as you can do the buttons, I guess so. It's a little tighter than you think. Even for just one strike. If it comes together, it's too late. But if it's too far apart, it's too late, too. Or too early. Obviously. Damn. I might be bad at the combat of this game. Even the first strike moves pretty fast. Has to be on the target. Well, what target? There's just 4 arrows coming together. There's no target set per se. Seems like I feel like I'm pressing it right when it comes together, but that seems too late. Oh, like the target has to be over. Yeah, it has to be somewhat over the actual pixel art, so to speak. Okay, what is going on? I feel like I'm doing it the same as I was doing it first. All right. What the hell, man? It feels like the timing got randomly tighter as I've been doing this. What is going on here? Also, it feels like the frame rate isn't very high for this. It feels like I have 30 FPS for this when I should have 60, perhaps. Do you notice how quickly the targeting reticle moves? Like, the frame rate of the targeting reticle. I feel like it should be higher for this. I'm either hitting the... Well, I'm not always hitting when it's far apart. Okay, there we go. The problem is the frame rate's so low and I'm having trouble judging it. I really wish the reticle was a bit smoother. That would help me out a lot. Like there, it looked like it was far apart, but it turns out it was too late. And then I was like, okay, I should press early, and I pressed way too early. The timing is honestly quite tight. I mean, it's doable. Can't say I'm very good at it, though. I'm gonna have trouble with the battle system, aren't I? I'm gonna have to try to use attacks that aren't the basic attack, I assume. I'm probably gonna have better luck with specials. What's dodging like? What do you want to practice dodging? I don't have a dodge skill, apparently. What's weird is if I get one strike, it's a lot easier to get the others. But that first strike is the pain. I feel like I'm pressing when the arrows are over the dummy, but not too far, not completely together, but it's like still failing me. It's like too late. Yeah, the main problem, I think the main problem here is just the frame rate is low on this cursor. Like, how many frames do I actually have here before it connects? Like, it looks like 8, maybe? Like, do I have 8 animation frames? All fires should be on the dummy. See, I'm trying to time it like that. Like, there. Okay, I want to point out something. That time, I pressed it right when the arrows were against the dummy's ears, which was pretty good. Like, the 2 top arrows were against the dummy's ears, so I'd say that's a pretty good timing. I know I pressed it then because the arrows turned red while it was on the dummy's ears. But apparently that was too late. Keep doing it early. No, I keep doing it late. Okay, that's how I did it early. Yeah, okay, I'm doing it early, I guess. But, like, when it's over the dummy's ears, that's still too early. But that was too late? I did it after the dummy's ears. That's too late. It could just be this one. Maybe the dummy itself is a really hard enemy to hit. But that's kind of weird for the practice enemy to be, like, really hard to hit. Kind of, I mean, I guess try under fire, I suppose, if you make the practice dummy really hard to hit. That makes every other enemy easier. But, like, maybe that's what's going on here? But it does feel like it's kind of a fluke when what's weird is that when I first started doing this minigame, I hit just fine at first. So, like, before I understood how it worked, I was hitting better. But now that I've studied it more, I'm doing worse. Interesting. Well, I just hope I don't die in combat, because I feel like I need to practice more now. That makes me extremely insecure about my ability to attack enemies. Oh, here's an enemy. Alright, then. So use magic attacks to fill the enemy's stun bar, okay. Min's a buddy. Unleashes colorful beam towards a single foe. Although it's all foes. Okay, yes, multi-hit attack. Alright, so this costs, I see, 5 bars. Okay. Oh, okay, I see how that works now. Okay, that's under. Oh my god, that was really fast. Oh shit. Easy enough to dodge though. Well, I guess if my dodge game's alright, it's fine. Also, is this enemy called Burden? I think this enemy is called Burden. Alright, let's fell this. Oh, that was way fucking easier than the dummy. What the hell? I guess they made the dummy really hard for some reason. I don't know. It hurts my confidence, but alright. I've noticed that I can only melee once they're stunned. Interesting. So it looks like the objective is... Okay, well, I failed it that time. It looks like you stun the enemy and then you can melee it. This battle music is boring, by the way. I'm just going to say that right now. Hopefully it's not the only battle track. Throws bits need to be entirely in the enemy from what I... In the enemy, yes. Not around the enemy, but in the enemy. Oh, okay. Oh, now I can melee. All right. Damn it! It's so hard. No, it is. Oh, Mutus is pondering existence. All right. Damn it! At least you get at least you automatically get one strike, but it's actually really fucking hard, and I don't know why it's so hard. Kind of bothers me. Damn it! What a get good at this. You motherfucker. Why did you make the basic attack so fucking hard to do? Alright, died anyways, I guess. Only because I get a free hit regardless of how I do, though. Otherwise, I would have been doing 0 damage there. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. The very basic attack that being that difficult... Listen, I understand, like, if I'm on the 3rd or 4th hit, it being really hard to hit, right? But the first hit, the first and second hit... Weirdly, though, it actually gets a little easier on the 2nd and 3rd hit. So first hit's the hardest. Radiation is only going to get stronger. You don't have to do this. It's not too late to... No, I know. Let's finish this. What's this? Oh, I have a sprint. Oh, interesting. Only one direction. Okay. I can collide with walls. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to play it for yourself to see. Some of you might have a little better luck on the timing, but it is really tight. Like, it's literally like... Here's the thing. Regardless of whether I'm timing it too late or too early, like, whatever my problem is with it, regardless of that, the actual amount of frames where it is actually in the right timing is so small. So basically, it goes from too early to too late in the matter of, like, 2 frames. It feels like 2 frames. It feels almost frame perfect to get the actual timing. So, regardless if my timing is more on the early end or more on the late end, regardless, the problem is that the window where it's actually just right is very small. Also, hello. It's okay you're late, Xerix. Very sleepy. I hope you got some rest then. No, this can't be it. Why is the text box way in the upper left also? There has to be something that can be done. Someone who can help. Okay. What if easier difficulties are more forgiving? This was the intended difficulty, which from the looks of it was difficulty 3 out of 4. So it's 1 below the hardest. You might be right. Maybe it's easier on... If this is... But I chose intended difficulty because it was literally called intended difficulty. So this is the intended way the game should be played, right? Anyone. I'm not like choosing a really hard mode that was like, oh, this is like for really pro... This is like for crazy people. No, this is the intended difficulty, so... Oh, I'm a guy now. All right. Not safe to be out and about once those shells start falling. What, are we getting fucking bombs? Or like, what? I always forget which house box is mine. House box? House box. Don't bag. No, now is not the time for bagging. Got it? Okay, is there like some problem going on? Can you find Lucy and tell her to get to the shelter? She's so reckless. Maybe she'll listen to you. Alright, I guess there's an emergency. And we're now this guy. So, alright. Doesn't really feel like much of an emergency with 0 music, though. Oh no, the lights are blinking. Watch out. Oh no. Also, this is kind of just like, we're this. Fragile as you are. Oh, here's the music. That's a save point. Okay. Page style Secundus was added to my notebook in the video. Wait, why are we listening to the Final Fantasy Crystal theme? Are we the Warriors of Light? Oh, there's a map. This is a weirdly zoomed in map, but I guess that's useful. Is there a way to zoom it out? Oh, we have bestiary. Even though we don't technically know these creatures because we're a different person, but you know. The world on which our adventure takes place, etymologist Secundus, is often falsely attributed to its position for the sun. Okay. Flat background. Oh, I see. Earthbound motion background or not? Okay. I can change it difficulty anytime. That's nice. Definitely here, setting is reduced from intent. Here the fatigue rate is reduced. Additionally, any special attacks will be simpler to avoid. Okay, those are not my problems though. My problem is hitting the enemy. I'm having no trouble avoiding. Though they were fast attacks, I was very dodgeable. And the fatigue rate is not my problem either. Okay, casual. Fatigue is reduced. Enemy potential that's with. Hold on, I don't think the difficulty actually affects my problem. Well, I'll leave it on the casual's the lowest difficulty. I'm gonna leave it on casual. We'll get into a fight, and I'll see if the melee is any easier. Also, I'm gonna turn up the music because it is actually kind of quiet. I don't think difficulty affects my problem though. We'll see if I'm right. Actually, notice like the frame rate of this game just isn't very high. You see this? I don't know if this is like because it's lagging. I will say that if it is, that's definitely not my fault. This is literally like, let me look at this game. I should not be having a low frame rate on this game for no reason. But if this is the intended frame rate, then yeah, it makes attacking really hard. Let me try something actually. Yeah, that didn't change the frame rate at all. So okay, I windowed it. That did not change the frame rate. So, how about small? Nope, same frame rate. So this must be the intended frame rate. Like, it's a choice that it's not in 60 FPS, I think. I'm just double checking this, because, like, this affects the whole, you know. Hey, Hal, up here. Hi there. Don't die. No, please don't fall off. That's very dangerously on the edge there. Hurry up, you missed the show. Are you gonna just... Hey, we're getting bombed. Would you like to go to the shelter? Oh, you're just gonna watch it? Okay. I mean, I assume we're getting bombed. I don't know. It's a good view from here. The show should be starting soon. We should get inside. It's not safe up here. Oh, please. Did my sister ask you to say that? If we leave now, we'll miss the fireworks. You're crazy. Besides, nothing gets past the energy field anyway. Oh. Overly trusting of the energy field, I see. Look at him go. Guessing it's a meteor shower. There's a lot this time. Wonder why they even bother. It's not like the shots ever make it through. Oh, and we are getting attacked by something. Who is shooting us, I wonder? Some interplanetary war, I guess? Maybe they just want to remind us they can. Interplanetary cannons, I suppose. Remind us how much they hate us. This doesn't seem pretty terrible, then. What do you mean? They hate us enough to do something that's stupid. Probably means we did something pretty bad to piss them off. Should this be taught in school or something? We should get back soon. Len's worried about you. Well, that's her hobby, isn't it? What was that? Came from north, maybe a rock slide. We should get back. Don't be silly. Let's go check it out. Sometimes people just hate. Yeah, sometimes hate is a motivator for people, so they'll just choose somebody to hate. Orin. I'm gonna guess Orin's the neighboring planet and they hate us. A small technologically advanced nation surrounded by enemies. Home to Hal and Lucy. Oh, okay. We're surrounded by enemies, not just one. That's nice. Oh, I found money. That's good. So I am on the easiest difficulty. Let's see if the combat is any easier. I assume there's combat in here. The debris rock the silver lane? Told you it wasn't safe to be outside during an attack. You worry too much. Let's see what's inside. At the very least, can you not stand on the edge of a cliff when we're under attack? Map? Yeah, I noticed that we had a map. Oh, I can change the screen size over here and select for some reason. So I don't know about this map, guys. I mean, look at this. It doesn't smoothly scroll and it's this zoomed in. That seems to be just how it works. Like, it is a functional map, but it's always in this zoom level and it moves fairly jankily, so I don't know how to feel about this map. It's like, it helps, but it's also kind of messy. I found a rock. Awesome. Okay, just a projectile weapon, I guess. Hi. Okay, let's see if I can attack easier. Also, nicely done, Hated. Okay. Maybe bug. We're not sure. It might be, but it might be something else. Yep! I was right! Well, let me do it more than once. Yep. I'm on the easiest difficulty, and the melee is just as difficult. Yeah, I like how the difficulty, you know, it states exactly what it does. It reduces the fatigue rate, which I assume is something that affects how often you can attack, and enemy special attacks will be simpler to avoid. So it makes enemy attacks easier to dodge, and it reduces your fatigue rate, making it so you can attack and do more things. So that's the only thing difficulty changes. It doesn't actually change how you attack. So it doesn't matter what difficulty I'm on, I'm going to have trouble. I wonder if stats... Actually, hold on. We got stat information. Let's see. Current address in transit. Why are we in transit? Did Amazon ship us somewhere? Okay. Young refugee from a now sunken city. Okay. She came from Atlantis. Good to know. Let's see your stats. Let's see something. How much damage can we do? So resistance attacks, ability heals, physical attack power, magical attack power. How often a turn is taken, chance of getting critical hits, chance to evade attacks, likeness to be stubborn. I don't know what that means. Have IP get okay, none of the stats affect hit rate. I was wondering if like there was a stat that made it easier to like melee. No. There is not. Now, my special attacks are too hard to hit, at least the ones I've seen so far. But I don't know, man. I want my basic attack to work. You know, it's a basic attack. It's what you can fall back and rely on. So I'd like it to work properly. You know, because like I think the main problem here is the frame rate. If this game was at 60 FPS and the attack cursor moved more smoothly, I think I could probably time it. But as it stands, it's like weirdly difficult. I think it is a frame rate, but it also seems like the frame rate of the game is just what it is. Like, this is the intended frame rate, so to speak. It seems like... Oh, by the way, I will notice the battle music changes based on where we're at. So I don't really think the battle music's all that great, but I do like how it's kind of adaptive to the environment. So we have cave battle music here because we're in a cave, for instance. Also, I'm kind of curious about something. You know how we got level 2? Where's the level stats for the characters? I don't see a level 2 on either of them. I don't see a level 1. I don't see a level. So we have level 2 as a group, I guess? Oh, this is another... Oh, now I can... Oh, I see. So the dodging, you can practice dodging whenever you see... Basically, you can practice dodging any attacks that you've already seen. Okay. Wait, that means I kind of want to fight the maybe bug and let it attack me. I've kind of killed it before I can, because I was on casual difficulty. Okay, this is not like... In Earthbound, if I'm correct, if you scroll off screen, the enemies come back, right? Wait a minute, hold on, I left the screen, and they're still gone. Okay, it's hard to bring the enemies back, apparently. Stamp who with HP plus 9? Hal, I guess? Oh, I see. Suddenly, Mega Man Battle Network the 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Well, I think they all had that system, right? Where you put Tetris blocks in. That's a lot of stamp room for that much HP. Program system, there it is. I'm a non-cannon flower. I'm going to give you a few helpful hints. Don't sweat too much of an HP bar and not all the way down in battle. If you heal before the panic bar, red bar empties, it'll be just fine. Kind of earthboundy. All damage just causes a small amount of fatigue. This equals your max HP. Okay. Fatigue equals max HP. Got it. You have to rest in a better. So basically, if you did in a bunch of battles, you will have lower max HP. Okay. Also, how do we get enemies to respawn? Actually, hold on. Let me check something. So I'm kind of curious. Like, I'm noticing. Let me save. Go to the title screen. Go to Doggo. All right, are enemies back now? Okay, so what I'm getting here is that you technically can collect enemy attacks, but also once you kill an enemy, it stays permanently dead. It seems like there's no way of bringing it back. So if you were to kill all of an enemy type before letting it attack, you would miss out on its attack. Probably. I mean, I have tried everything to try to respawn the maybe bugs, but they are not coming back. Oh well. Didn't I fight something besides the maybe bug? I forget what else I fought. Whatever. This place is so old. Or sleeping in a bed will respond. Maybe. Is there a bed somewhere around here? Looks ancient. I wonder what it was built for. Built fight something awesome here, like lost treasure or maybe a skeleton. Hold on. Actually, maybe there's a bed back of the house. What's this thing again? Alright, that's... Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Huh. If I don't use the HP stamp... That's weird. I thought it would go to my inventory, but it just sits there. That's kind of odd. I can't pick it up and decide to use it later. Alright. I mean, I literally have an inventory. I could go into it. But, alright. Yeah, so far, this game is making some odd decisions. Story seems alright. Don't be lame. Let's go. I wanted to try to rest. I was going to try to rest in a bed. We have capsule houses over there. Or whatever they're called. Box houses? They have, like, the stupidest name. Let's look at stamps. Provide permanent bonus to your characters. Once applied, stamps cannot be removed, but can be stamped over. Please stamp responsibly. Okay, well, I guess there's no reason not to use it then if it could be stamped over. Still weird you can't pick them up and decide to use them later, though. Charge. Nah. Run! Okay. Wait, what from? Oh, okay, I can fight that. Aw, oh, dang. Alright. Oh, okay. I thought it was gone. And then it came out again. You can't use ladders, that'd be silly. Aha! Aha! Alright, that was, I guess I'll leave. I don't know. Am I supposed to juke it? Oh, was I supposed to juke it? Let me try again. That is very jukeable, I agree. Oh, it looks like that's optional, actually. Okay, well. Do I keep the money I picked up? It looks like that was just actually an extra bonus thing. And his tracking is really relentless, though. Yes, I can sprint, by the way, but... Okay, the money stayed collected, it's fine. Hey, what's that over there? So we found a secret because we did that. That's kind of neat. I like that they put a secret there. That was big money. That was like a lot of money. I guess we're just supposed to leave. Because we got scared by a big monster, so it's time to go. Yeah, it looks like that. Don't be lame. Let's see what we can find. Do you have a fucking death wish? What's your name again? Lucy. Listen, I know we love Lucy, but come on, Lucy. So wait, what am I actually supposed to do then? Because like this guy chases us out, and then we're like, oh no, and then we like, wait, was this? Oh, this wasn't active before. I guess this activated because of that switch. Okay. All right. Let's see. Dodging enemy attacks about can be tricky. No, it's not. You know what's tricky? Fucking attacking. Would you like to give me advice on that? Should I can slow your curse too? Hold and cancel it. Well, that's kind of useful. Type maneuvers, yeah. All right. The attack you've got will appear on the practice dummy. Yep. Ice 9? Okay. Suspect. Worm. Alright. Wonder Worm. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh, that was really close to the cursor right there. Oh, I'm in jumping mode apparently. Okay. Good to know. Well, at least I stunned it. I'm just tisking over this melee attack. I'm sorry it bothers me. I guess I could use specials, but... Like, I'm kind of confused. It's like... It's such an obviously... Wow, that costs a lot less for some reason. Alright. It's such an obvious fundamental part of an RPG. The basic attack. You know? But they got it wrong. And that confuses me. How do you get the basic attack wrong? What do you think this is? Fucking sphere. Come on, man. Do you know geometric shapes? No, it looks like it's been here for a while. Hello. Hi. Hi. Seem like nice humanoids. What do they call you? So, what exactly are you? I believe I'm called G. Or G. Been asleep for a while, my memory system appeared to be incomplete. Right, so you're like some kind of robot. This does not sound accurate, but I cannot be sure until my systems are recovered. He doesn't tell. Wonder where they could have gone. Oh, he said, wait, is this a dog? Oh, this is the robot dog. Okay. You think we should go? I couldn't even tell it was a dog until it turned. I don't know, it seems harmless enough. Yo, Gigi. I do not believe that to be my name, but I like it. So you're looking for something? Yes, however, I believe in more of a someone than a something. Like a person. Sort of, but more like me and less like you two. I think. It's hard to say at this time. Okay, why don't you find your memory first? Alright, let's go look for it. That way if you see them, you know who they are. How logical, I enjoy this plan. What's the luck of that plan? Me at least will be going now. Halt. Please join me, unnamed human child. It's Hal. Hal is my name. Hal and a robot. Okay, got it. Perfect. Thank you so much for agreeing to help me, young Hal and Lucy. This could prove to be a adventure most grand. Wait, I never agreed to... Hal, shut up. This could be fun. Yeah, and also dangerous. You forget that monster almost killed us back there. Yeah, but how do you know this guy is some crazy killer creature in disguise? Dangerous? That's right. Human children are shockingly unresistant to death. I guess it's a factual statement. No worries. I'll grant you some of my power for protection. Power? Cool. Can I do melee attacks better now? Okay, that was pretty cool. Dude, this is awesome. I think we got superpowers. Now what? Guess we amplify his missing hard drives or whatever. I'd like to express excitement for these recent developments. I just realized Lucy kind of wears a shirt like Charlie Brown. Away we go, I guess, which is kind of funny to me because, I mean, well, Lucy was in the Charlie Brown comic too, so 2 worms. So what do we get? Like, okay, Echo. All right, how's that work? Oh, I see. I just look like I can be attacked by tennis balls now. All right. Aqua Beam. Guess they're weak to that. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Let's see what he can do. Oh, okay. So Doggo is support. Very, very much support. Couldn't even hit with Doggo. Wait, Guy rams Wonder Worm with his metal face. Okay, I guess that's fair enough. Unfortunately, I do think this game gets some fundamentals wrong for an RPG. Even though the story seems mildly interesting so far, like... Also, yes, I am just stacking everything on hell. Shut up. Shut up. Alright, what you got? Stun bar, yes. Seems useful. I mean, stun just seems like hit one enemy and focus on them to stun them. Magic fills the stun bar faster. Physical attacks deal more damage when stunned. Okay. So magic and then physical would be the play of the game if I could hit with physical attacks. Got it. Oh, look, a fucking gigantic bench. Let's see if enemies come back. My method for dealing with Kingdom Hearts. All stab boosts go to sword. Not all goofy don't matter. I mean, like, you don't know how the party's going to switch out sometimes, too. So, like, I'm just assuming here. Okay, the enemies come back after I rested. No, they're still gone. Like, the worms that were here, still gone. So, that means that... I never went in here. Let's go in here. Okay, go in. So, it looks like the enemies just stay dead. Which is a little weird, because it seems like there's an ability collection mechanic, so... I would personally hope that they come back at some point. If you want to collect all the abilities. Bucky-Pod. Yeah, even a very large enemy, you think that might be easier to hit this thing because it's its size, but... Not really. How many combos have I actually gotten at this point? Too early. I apologize if it seems like I'm harping on the melee attack, but I typically use melee attacks in RPGs. I like to conserve my MP for boss fights, so I generally will use physical attacks quite heavily if they're an option. You know me, you've seen me play Mega Man, I'm always about conserving special weapons and stuff. In the case of RPGs, I like to conserve MP when possible. Basically use an MP when I absolutely need to. Will that penetrate crossbow? Yeah, it does seem like it. Which is probably good. Okay, in Battle Network, you kind of need to use your cards, though. Like, I mean, you can do a Buster Only run if you want to take 5 years to play the game, but, like, in that one, I will actually use the cards, yes, but... There's another concern here, though, beyond the physical attacks being kind of rough. Those debuffs are important aspects. They can be layered and canceled out. Okay, so you can keep buffing and keep debuffing. 80, 70, 60, okay. Debuffs sometimes fell. Okay. Boss will always be successful. Okay. Alright. Oh my. So they do the Earthbound thing where if you get attacked by one of the other enemies around, can rush over too. Wasn't there a program advanced or something that actually made the melee functional though? Or made the basic buster functional? I mean. Okay, I see. Okay, you know what I don't like? You know what I don't really like? Sometimes the minigame is a 2D plane you're jumping, but there's no indicator as to that being the case until you actually start trying to move. In other words, I feel like the 2D plane dodge events should look a little different so you immediately know you're on the 2D plane. If that makes sense. Oh, I just realized something. If I just want to... I was going to say I'll just defend and let the enemy attack so I can get some more abilities unlocked. I can't. There's no defend. There's item, magic, and melee. Huh. You had different frames to attack this. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, this is Undertale and Earthbound inspired, but I wouldn't say it's as good as either of those, which, I mean, that's a high bar. Oh, hello, you're big. You know what, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna... at this point, I think I don't care about the melee attack hitting. I'm just gonna do the single hit and not worry about it. I mean, I'm killing fairly quickly even without doing the combos, which kind of indicates to me that the developer knows the combos are difficult. Because you notice how, like, it doesn't seem like it's really too big a deal? I guess, though, if you're decent at dodging enemy attacks, it doesn't matter how long it takes for you to kill them. You'll get there eventually. Dodging is a perfectly fair... Okay, this is a fragment highly advanced... Dodging is perfectly fine in this, honestly, for the most part. I mean, 2D plane thing, I wish it was a little more clear, but... Mixing his combos is extraneous, though. Yeah, like... But yeah, that's a bad sign, that it's so difficult for me that I don't feel like pressing the button even to try anymore. Like, I don't even feel like trying to do a combo. Okay, let's unlock a new ability then. Let's see. Oh, I get to choose. Okay. Oh, I get to choose from one of them. Oh, did he make us cyborgs? Because now this ability chip, this computer chip can power us up too. So whatever superpowers he gave us, I guess he made us cyborgs. I mean, it feels like best to give it to the dog, considering melee is fine enough, but like if I need a debuff, he's the debuffer, so. Wait a minute, I know where that switch... Wait, hold on, are you telling me I have to walk all the way... Well, it's not that far, but... It's a little bit of a walk. I do find it weird that the enemies do not respawn. Like, either they definitely stay permanently dead, or it takes, like, a story event to cause them to respawn. Can't tell which. It's one or the other. Special moves cost inspiration points. It's indicated by the green orbs under your character. Oh, that's what my IP is. Okay. Okay, leftover repair. Okay. Wait, they said green orbs? They said green. Oh, when we rested the bitch, all our IP goes away. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I like the dodging attacks, but I don't like doing damage. Doing damage isn't very fun. I mean, yeah, I can do Aqua Beam, I guess. But yeah, that's not... I guess it's... You know what? It's neither teal nor green. It's neither blue nor green. It's teal. It's more teal than anything else. Or a sea green, at best. I think sea green's the term for that color. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean... If a fundamental part of an RPG doesn't work, I kind of don't like the RPG. Is that fair? Is that a fair statement? I feel like it's a fair statement. Ow, wow, I only got hit once. Jeez, alright. It's a fair amount of damage, considering. The Balky Pot is like pulsing energy. I'm gonna let's see what it does. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, I'm still trying to hit the combo, but it's like, have I actually hit a combo on an enemy yet? I don't think I have. I think I did it a little bit on the dummy because I was practicing so much, but I did get some. Oh, we're in 2D mode. See, again, like I wasn't aware I was in 2D mode until just now. Like I got lucky there that I actually hit the button right. I think the only way to tell if I'm in 2D mode is that my sprite's at the very bottom of the screen. But then again, it's not the bottom of the screen for non-2D modes too, I think. Oh, okay, I get it. The flashing is that they're stunned. Oh, it looks like an enemy stays stunned for a while. So if I have multiple enemies, I can just stun one and then focus on another enemy because that one's going to stay stunned for a while. That purple bar there, until it drains, it stays stunned. So. But man, I can only think about how much faster I'd be going through combat right now if I could do combos. I'm gonna really pay attention here. Hold on. Okay, that was too late, I assume. Okay. I do notice that it seems like it registers my input a frame later. I'm noticing the for instance, I'm gonna try to press on the ears. It registered on the frame after the ears. The graphic, basically the targeting, the frame where the target was one in from the ears is when it turned red. So I pressed on the ears, it registers one frame later, so... Interesting. That definitely makes it a little more difficult too. That's a fair statement. This isn't a huge problem since you can... How did I do that while reading the chat? I was just like, fuck it. I was reading the chat, and I did it while looking away. Okay. Fair statement, this isn't a huge problem, so you can progress, but I don't think I want to play it either. Fundamental okay. But, also, it makes me concerned for the future. What if the game gets more difficult? I mean, I guess I could lower the difficulty, but I don't know if that would help in some situations. The difficulty only affects two things. How quickly you fatigue, and how difficult it is to dodge enemy attacks. That may or may not change a hard encounter, depending on what the attacks they do is. So... it also makes me worry, if I can't embrace the combo system. By the way, the idea of the combat, as the flower explicitly stated, is use magic to stun enemies faster, because magic stuns enemies quickly. And then melee does the most damage when an enemy is stunned. So the idea, the gameplay loop is supposed to be, use magic to stun the enemy, and then go to town with melee combos to kill them. So if we get in a really hard fight later that intends you to use the combo system, because we're still early games. I can understand why this is not why it's working without combos, but think about later game. Think about later game when the developer expects you to have mastered the combat system. Get into a big boss fight, you're expected to do that. Has a ton of health. Might be a problem, you know? So I do not understand why this was made so difficult. I know part of the problem is the frame rate of the game, but I don't think that's not it. That's not all of it. The frame perfectness of it is nonetheless a problem. Regardless, if this was at 60 FPS, it might be easier. If the animation was, but I don't think it would be actually, because I imagine the crosshair animation would have the exact same number of frames, regardless of if it was higher frame rate or not. Look at the scrolling. Look at the little swirlies in the background. Look at how quickly they're scrolling. Those swirlies are scrolling at a lot smoother of a frame rate than this targeting cursor is moving. Do you see that? So the targeting cursor has less frames than the swirly. So I think regardless of what frame rate this game would be running at, I think this is just how the animation is. This is just how it's animated. So this reminds me when I played Grandma Desktop, I played using the TV. I had intense input lag and had to learn to play the lag. It's a huge difference in software on my laptop. So here's the thing. I'm using an Xbox One controller that is wired. I do not like wireless controllers. I don't use wireless controllers. I find it, for one, I find it funky to connect them. I think it's kind of, they're kind of like, you know, they're temperamental. Also, I like wired because it stays charged that way. But also, wired reduces input lag, I'd like to note. So considering I'm using a wired controller and I'm still having trouble with this, I mean, again, I may just suck with reflexes a little bit, but this is unrelentingly difficult too. For a core mechanic to be this precise. Again, if this frame perfectness was needed for like hit number 3 or 4 or 5 of the combo, totally makes sense because those are later hits in the combo, they should be tight. But for the first hit to be this fucking stupidly exact, it really does get on my nerves. It kind of brings down the entire experience for me. Because it is a fundamental, it's only one mechanic, but it is such a fundamental mechanic that I can't go, like, it's every battle has this coming up, so it does bother me quite a bit. Can we see the crosshair a few times without you pressing anything? Sure. It's wrecked. I wonder whether this is what we heard before. Maybe the whole mountain. That's why it happened during the shelling, so no one would notice. What was it looking for? Look! Where's the pilot? Is that a helmet? It's a very big helmet. I think we should just get out of here. Oh, there it is. Oh no, it was the moth piloting the drilling machine. Okay, well here's a boss fight. Oh, okay. Oh, I hit it for the combo somehow. All right. I'll use Optic Beam, I suppose. Yeah, see, that fills the stomach here a lot faster. And didn't get it. Okay. Oh my fucking... Okay. It seems like the way the attack works. So there's a very important difference between this and Undertale. While the enemy attack dodging is similar to Undertale, there's a huge difference. You know the big difference is? In Undertale, when you are dodging enemy attacks, you take damage immediately, right? Like the moment you get hit during the dodging event, you get hurt. So the more you get hit during the dodging event, the more damage you'll take. But it seems to be that if you get hit even once in the dodging minigame here, you take full damage. I'm assuming that's full damage. That seems to be how it's working. Also, this battle music is fucking boring. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it right now. This is like not interesting whatsoever. There's not even percussion. So like, all right. Like I do like that the battle music changes based on environment, but that doesn't really mean much when the battle music is this boring. This is the boss music. This is our boss music here. Again, I assume there's a different song for each boss in each area, but this might be a case where I would have preferred one specific song for a situation that gets played in multiple places, but it's good, over multiple songs that are just mediocre. Because it feels like the developer just wanted to make a lot of different battle songs, but in that did not make very good ones. Because he had to make a whole bunch, right? Personal preference when it comes to music, of course, but... Yeah, right now I could be doing so much more damage. By the way, I guess look at the column meter. I won't press it, just look at it. See for yourself. Like, there's no clear indicator of when is the right time to press it. You think that at the right time to press it, the crosshair could turn green or something? That's the thing, too. Like, there's no specific frame that looks like the right frame to press it on. It would help just a little bit if it turned green or something at the right time of the crosshair being pressed, right? You know? But yeah, like, look how tedious this fight is. Like, I guess I could use a little more magic, but keep in mind, only one of my characters has a magic attack. Wait, what? Did I get hit? I didn't see myself get hit. Alright. Whatever you say, game. Oh, I got hit right at the end. Oh, I didn't even notice. But yeah, you see what I mean? I'm gonna try to experiment. It might kill me, but I'm gonna try it because I'm curious. Actually, I might have the chance. Oh. I got a second hit there. I'm just like, oh wow. So I'm supposed to wait till it's really close, I guess. Even when the enemy's really big. Huh. Why am I doing it right now? So I was pressing too early, I guess, a lot of times. Nobody says the crosshair pieces need to be... Oh, like... But if you press them when they're actually together, then you're too late. You actually have to press it before it's like that way, but like just before. Halt! I know this. It's probably by core, highly radioactive to your kind. Okay. Should be safe now. Some of they are after. I'm recalling much now, but still fuzzled. Fuzzled? Is that a word? 5 more of these things will let restore you. That would seem logical. Let's keep looking, I guess. Okay. Just seeing something. Okay. So when it's together, it means... I mean, like, it's kind of looks self-explanatory, right? But, like, normally when I press it when it's together... Yeah, okay. It's a little easier that way. But, like, that's what normally happens when I press it together. I have to, like, press it before it's together. Like, right before. But then, see, that's too early. It's still very tight. Well, at least I can get a few hits now. Sort of. Again, I'm trying to desperately to learn it. Also, this run mechanic, not very useful. Kind of makes sense to boost Hal, because he's the one with a magic attack that actually is a magic attack. Hi. What do you mean, eat them? Like a swoop down and swallow them whole. Ingestion. I know what eating is. Why'd you let this happen? I don't know, it all happened so fast. Where's it now? Still inside the mouth, think I assume. So why'd you call me? Go back and get it. Scary in there, those bugs are huge. I think that thing is radioactive. Must have mutated the bugs to grow that size. That's not how radiation works. But it is radioactive, right? Didn't say that. I don't want to touch it. For piss sakes, wait there, I'll send backup. Okay? Roger that. Useless. Hi. Oh, there's nothing to see here. You kids should head back. Are you really just gonna let me walk away? You're, like, clearly an enemy soldier. Going up here, in fact. Alright, let's see here. I guess I could get that. So she has a magical attack. But yeah, like, I don't know. This game is... Nah. Story is fine so far. There's a little bit of intrigue with, like, the interplanetary war, but, like, the physical hit being fundamentally tight is... I mean, yeah, I get it. I understand where the timing is now, but, like, it's still tight. And, it still has rough timing, and there's still no indication frame where, like, ding, or, like, a graphical effect that's like, now! You know, like... I mean, I guess when it's together, but, like, you have to press a frame before it's together. Or if you press when it's together, it's too late. You gotta press a frame before. So. Also, yeah, I don't know if the combat system... I can't quite tell if it works this way or not, but it seems like if I get hit at all during the enemy's attack phase, if I just get hit one time, I take full damage. I would have to find another enemy to test that, and let them hit me in different situations to see how much damage I take. But like, given the amount of damage I took for getting grazed once in a dodge phase, I would say that it looks like I'm taking full damage for one graze, which is different from how Undertale does it. Undertale actually considers the amount of times you get hit and stacks the damage accordingly, which I think is a better system. Here you are. Almost left without you. Where were you guys? Left? Oh, you know, just around. Seriously, so worried something bad might have happened. I detect this girl shares DNA with you. Am I correct to assume that you are siblings? What's that thing? It's nothing, just a dog I found. I thought it'd be funny to put it in a costume. I'm called It spoke. The costume spoke, obviously. You probably say random things like a greeting card. I do not believe in the existence of random. You guys are weird. Let's catch up with the caravan while we still can, okay? She's not going to think about this any harder. Righto! Well, we completed the first dungeon in the hour taken. Seems fair to... Kiki, wait. Maybe it's best to don't draw attention to yourself. Try not to speak in public. Can I still communicate telepathically? That feels weird, but I guess so long as it's only with me and Lucy. Understood. Okay, I feel like there's also this thing the developer is doing where, like, if a character is speaking in our head in this case, or like that overarching voice in the first area where we're playing the other character, the text appears in the upper left corner. I get the intent there, like, to move the text box to indicate this is, like, special speak. But I personally am not a fan of having to crawl my eyes to the upper left corner of the screen just to read what's being said, before then putting it back to the middle of the screen for some other stuff. So I feel like that text box placement is annoying. Like, they could just place it, they could just paste it in the middle of the screen without a little speaking arrow like normally having. You just remove the speaking arrow and have it still centered around the middle of the screen. But yeah, I have to say, another element that makes me really... Like, I feel like the best RPGs... Again, stop putting it up there. Please. Please indeed. Please, somebody. Anybody. Okay, now we're here. This is a weird place to put a bed, but alright. I always enjoy catching turnips in the morning. Sir, those are flowers. You can't fish turnips in a flower field. You have to fish in a turnip field for that. So this is just the wacky world that has a door on a ledge, and there's a bed just sitting here. Here's a swing set. Here's a ladder that doesn't go anywhere. There's a fountain in the void. Alright. Safe in blindness. Okay. Who are we? We're Desi. Okay. That's nice, I guess. Level 1. I love raking leaves of the... No, I think this is the other world that's, like, supposed to be all... I believe the idea is that there's two worlds, one that's kind of normal and one that's really wacky. So this is the wacky world. We're looking forward to the fireworks tonight. Why can't they ever fly in my dreams? Yeah, it's the only way to get to the creepy mansion over there. They even leave their door unlocked because they're so confident about being on an endless void island, you know? Here we go again. Just get it over, will ya? Always the same thing. I hate you. What? Desi! You can't spend all day in bed, dear. Oh, okay, wait, no, never mind. This is the norm. Okay, maybe the world's normal. Never mind, that was a dream world. I assumed that was just the other... I thought the other world was supposed to be, like, really weird, so I figured... I was just, like, taking that at face value. Okay. So that was metaphorical, never mind. Great to see you up and about. You're so great about it. It's not like it's not like I wasn't up yesterday. Do you want to go outside and play? I wonder if this is the other world that was shooting at the first world. Not really. Boggleville is boring. Nothing happens here. Boggleville? Why do we have an ethereal harp playing? Exactly, it's great. Regardless, it's Tuesday, so you know what that means. I'm kind of getting sick of tacos, actually. Nonsense, they only send the freshest ingredients. You won't get ill. I mean, no, sick of doesn't mean sick. They should be here by now, so it'd be a dinner and pick them up before your father gets home. What What if we tried something new? Maybe we could make fish tacos instead. Don't be silly. That's Spoiled Fishy Fridays. Oh, God. We're on a fucking time-based regimen of food. That's horrible. Mom is very literal. Like, I'm not saying the music is bad, but it's very more or less boring. Minimal, and doesn't really do much. There's a few nice little melodies, like this melony's okay, but I think I'm done with this game. This game is uninspiring, unfortunately. Honestly, when I looked at the trailer of this and I looked at the gameplay of this, I honestly thought to myself, this looks like it's going to be a little hidden gem. So I'm kind of disappointed, really. I honestly thought this one would be a hidden gem. Like one of those games that is a little bit unassuming, but quite nice. It's not terrible. I could see some people enjoying this, definitely. But you definitely have to have a bit of patience. Maybe have really good timing. Like, I get it. I was messing up the timing a little bit myself. Like, I was pressing generally at the wrong time. But even when I was pressing at the right time, it just felt so inconsistent I couldn't pinpoint what the right time was. I understand now at the end, but yeah, it seems like it would be fun if you gave this time and were patient with it. You might have a good time with this. I feel like it might pick up. The story does seem like it could go places. And there is kind of a metaphorical element to it. That is indicated by the Steam page at least. So like, I feel like the story wants to do something, so it might be interesting to see what it does. But for me, this doesn't grab me. RPGs are quite a time investment, especially these days, you know, being an adult and stuff. So if an RPG wants me to play it, it's gotta really grab me, and this one's not doing that for me. So maybe it would for you, though. So if you feel like you want to give this a shot, maybe look for this one that's on sale or something. Currently, it costs... There is a demo, actually. You could check out the demo if you want to try it for yourself, if you're curious about it. So that's kind of cool. And the price of it seems to be about 10 USD. So it's not a super expensive game, and if it was on sale, maybe that would make it more worthwhile, in my opinion, for price-wise. But yeah, maybe check this one out if you're curious about it. I don't think it's a bad game. I just don't think I like it. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad game, though. That's just a personal preference thing. But that was Atlas Wept. And I hope that was interesting for some of you.